Go ahead.
Thank you. Back to Netanyahu's speech yesterday, following up on Said's question on, foreign leader of a country who was speaking in front of American Congress, criticizing American protesters who are mostly, using their freedom of assembly. Do you consider this as an, interference in U.S. domestic affairs?
No, it's not an it's certainly not. I wouldn't call it interference in domestic affairs. The prime minister has the look. He was invited by Congress. He has the right to come and speak his mind, say what he thinks. But by the same token, we have the right to speak ours, and we'll do that.
But what was your reaction when he said this at the American Congress?
So I am gonna, as I've always kind of made a rule, not to just reply to specific things that the prime minister says. Ultimately, when we have concerns with him, we often take it up with him privately. But as I said, he is free to say what he wants about protests, and we will say what we believe. And I made clear what the United States believes about protests, which is that every American has the right to peacefully exercise their First Amendment rights. We think it makes our country stronger. At the same time, we do condemn acts of hatred, acts of anti-Semitism, some of which we saw yesterday.
Just a quick one more on that. On the international side of things, many people around the world were outraged by what we have seen yesterday. Netanyahu, who is accused of war crimes and genocide by international courts, spoke before the U.S. Congress and received, more than 70 applause from U.S. Congress members. Are you aware of this, and have any countries expressed concern about this?
So I would say that most, if not all, of the countries that we deal with are quite familiar with the separation of powers in the United States, understand that Congress is an independent branch, and that this invitation was issued by Congress, not by the president or the executive branch.